This is Dateline 29 News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Dave Cupp. Stacey Horst has the evening off. Topping our news, of course, the new millennium. It's almost here. The Charlottesville area is gearing up to celebrate. Keenan Howell joins us from Charlottesville's downtown mall as First Night Virginia gets underway. And Keenan, what's in store for First Night partygoers this evening?
Music, food, fun, the whole 9 yards is going to be great. And you can really feel the excitement out here as First Night Virginia gets underway. There are 11,000 people expected here tonight, and most of them are already in the amphitheater. You can probably hear the music behind me as they prepare to bring in the new, well, come on, Dave, you know. And earlier today, we could see people in the tent practicing with their instruments. Here you can see the 2000 hand sign. It's made of hands, and some of the roads were closed off, like 7th Street here. They'll be closed until 2 a.m. And just a few moments ago, the atmosphere was charged with the festivities beginning with a fireworks display just moments ago. Now, it's really quite nice out here. You can see some of the kids are out ready for the millennium with their costumes on, and there have been some pretty wild costumes that I've seen so far, but I'm sure more are to come. And although it's not too bad out here tonight, the amphitheater is tented and heated this year for the first time. And up in Lee Park, swing dancing in the tent there. So those folks will be staying plenty warm, I'm sure, dancing until midnight.
Sounds great. Thank you. That's Keenan Howell reporting from Charlottesville's First Night celebration. Thanks, Keenan. Shenandoah Valley residents are ushering in the new year 2000 in Waynesboro with First Night Augusta. Ken Slack will be there this evening. And Ken, what are some of this year's highlights?
Well, the year 2000 will resound in Waynesboro tonight, Dave, with fireworks in Constitution Park. It's a great venue just a couple blocks from downtown along the banks of the South River. Now, those fireworks will be the climax of First Night Augusta's 10-hour celebration. First Night is now in its 10th year and is billed as an alcohol-free celebration of community and the arts. You're looking at some scenes from last year's festivities, and tonight they'll have just as wide a variety of events, from putt-putt shows to cloggers to music for any taste, including classical, country, jazz, blues, and gospel. Now, all you need for admission is one of these. It's a First Night Augusta button, and it costs just $5, and they're available at any of the venues for tonight's events. Those include Main Street United Methodist Church, the Yancey Municipal Building, and First Baptist and First Presbyterian churches. All of those venues are in easy walking distance of each other within about 2 blocks of downtown Waynesboro. And of course, it all starts at 7 o'clock tonight in downtown Waynesboro. And don't forget, Dave, the midnight fireworks to usher in the year 2000.
That all sounds great. Thank you. That's Ken Slack in Stanton. And as Keenan mentioned a moment ago, it doesn't feel like New Year's. It's been a gorgeous, balmy day. Eric Pritchett, how are things shaping up for all the festivities tonight?
As promised, pretty much a gorgeous evening, mostly clear skies and great conditions as we get ready to march to midnight. Less than 6 hours now, more on the first weekend of the year 2000 when we return.
Years of technological achievements have made us what we are today. Jeep is the most award-winning brand of 4x4s of this millennium. So we're celebrating the next millennium with the Jeep Year-End Awards event, featuring a low $359 a month lease on the legendary Grand Cherokee Laredo, with the power and capability to drive you into the turns of the century and beyond. So get to the Jeep Year-End Awards event and see where a little recognition can take you. Check one out at your Jeep dealer.
The transfer program that Blue Ridge offers is one that you can tailor to your own needs. And I really do believe, after speaking and interacting with people here at MCV, that my educational foundation at Blue Ridge was of the highest caliber. And I think that Blue Ridge offers that caliber of education to all of its students. It's just there for the taking.
After 30 years of service in Central Virginia, Patricia is retiring. To show her appreciation, Patricia has reduced the prices on all wedding gowns and accessories. Stop by Patricia's today for top quality gowns at a price you can't refuse. Hurry, sale ends February 5th. Call 293-2133 for your appointment. Patricia's, 1067 Millmont Street behind Barracks Road Shopping Center, where value and quality are affordable.
A new home is built every 21 seconds. Americans sent 900 million Valentines last year. We're investing investing more money in education than ever before.
You want it, we've got it at Colonial Auto Center.
We're GM Superstore with the largest selection in the area. Hundreds of Pontiacs, Buicks, Cadillacs, and GMC trucks. Sign and drive with no money down. This Pontiac Montana, only $359 a month, plus up to $2,000 cash back or 2% over invoice on a brand new 2000 Buick Park Avenue. See us today.
Colonial Auto Center. You want it, we've got it.
Monday morning, get connected with the news you need. Dateline 29 News at sunrise.
Every year, people make New Year's resolutions, and one of the more popular ones is to eat better. Hello, I'm Kristen Jackson.
I'm Pedro Echevarria. In our Medical Monday report, we'll tell you why it's better to eat smarter.
We'll also have your weather with Norm Sprouse and all your sports action.
Make the connection Monday morning. Dateline 29 News at sunrise.
Year-end warmth, well, we certainly enjoyed it, not only yesterday, but again today. Well, how about the future as we head into the year 2000? Let's first wrap up 1999. 62 on this last day of December. You can see the average is 47 and 29, so some 15 degrees above the average norm. We're currently at 56 degrees, crystal clear skies, little winds to speak of, and pressure on the rise. Current number right now at the Shenandoah Valley Regional Airport, 54 degrees, clear skies, little winds to speak of, and humidity at 41%. Let's take a look at how our weather watchers did across the region today. And of course, we had cloudy conditions this morning, and then the clouds quickly thinned out. We did have a weak front, and I do mean weak front, that did move south across the region. Earlier this morning, a few reports of a couple of sprinkles, but otherwise, the development of sunshine and temperatures easily able to make it into the upper 50s to lower 60s. 58 from the Tanners in Madison, 62 from Dave McGovern in Churchville, 47 on the mountain at Wintergreen, 59 from Stephanie Summers in Scottsville, and 62 from Jerry Decatur in Crozet. As far as wrapping up 1999 precipitation-wise, well, of course, we had the drought, but believe it or not, we end the year with just over 6.5-inch deficit. Of course, we can't make that up, but certainly that is carryover for next year. But we did make market improvement when it came to September, thanks to those tropical downpours. Let's begin with the satellite picture across the eastern United States, and there's very little to speak of. You can see the clear skies here across the mid-Atlantic. Great evening for all the festivities up and down the eastern seaboard. There are a few clouds that linger across portions of the coastal Carolinas, and most of this region of the country will be cloudy in the next couple of days. We'll likely see our clouds increase come Sunday. But for tomorrow, the first day of the year 2000, partly sunny skies, another mild afternoon with temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. By Sunday, we watch this next front approach, and that one will likely increase our cloudiness, although it will be mild in advance of that front and bring us rainfall in the form of showers late Sunday night and into Monday. Here's our forecast as we count down and march to midnight. An overnight low of around 30, so around midnight we should see temperatures in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. For the day tomorrow, the year 2000, hard to believe, 60 degrees under partly sunny skies, so a continued mild trend as we kick off those first couple days of January. And for the valley tomorrow, high of 60, partly sunny, continued mild, winds out of the south at around 10 miles an hour. And here they are, the first 5 days of the year 2000. Certainly some great conditions. Enjoy them while we can. Of course, I was mentioning it live at 5. Last year at this time, we had snow early New Year's Eve morning. Right. Certainly nothing like that today, and we enjoyed some very nice conditions.
All right. Sounds great out there. Thank you, Eric. And coming up, we're going to take our last look back at 1999. We'll take a look at the events that shaped the city of Charlottesville this year when we return.
It's great for breakfast at McDonald's. Wake up with a delicious bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit for just 99 cents. Now with new mouth-watering crispy strips of hickory smoked bacon, tasty egg, and melted cheese on a scratch-made biscuit, just 99 cents. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Mitsubishi 000-01 event. Buy one for 0 down. 0 payments. 0 interest until the year 2001. That's right, 000-01. Not just 60 or 90 days. The Galant, car and driver's #1 ranked family sedan. The Montero Sport, the brand that won the Dakar Rally 5 times. The totally new Eclipse, the sport coupe ranked by Consumer Digest as a best buy. Mitsubishi 000-01 event. No down, no interest, no payments, no kidding until 2001.
Give them the world for free. Give your family and friends the internet this holiday season. The online worlds of shopping, stock trades, games, music, sports, education, and more. With your new Cornerstone Network's internet service, you get the world through the best locally owned service provider. Easy setup, 7-day-a-week top-rated tech support, and 10 megabytes of web space along with free setup, free first-month service, and 3 free email boxes. What other gift can give so much? Give them the world this holiday season. Cornerstone Networks, pure internet.
From all of us at Enterprise Travel, during this holiday season, may you have a world of peace.
People call it smart, thrilling, the place for values. Toyotathon 2000, the blockbuster event filled with great Toyota values. Your ride to the new millennium is here. Are you ready to go? Right now, you can lease a Corolla for $169 a month for 39 months with $1,869 due at signing. Get to Toyotathon 2000, now playing exclusively at your Toyota dealer.
What's the manager's special at McDonald's? 2 Big Mac sandwiches for just $2. One bite into the Big Mac's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, and cheese, and you'll fall in love all over again with this McDonald's classic. Hot, fresh, just for you. Did somebody say McDonald's?
It was a good year in the city of Charlottesville. Amanda Martin takes a look back at 1999.
Questions of growth and development both energized and confounded the city of Charlottesville this year. Charlottesville shared in the nation's economic boom in 1999. City Council announced a budget surplus for the 6th year in a row.
Real estate tax was up about $900,000.
Wachovia Bank completed restoration of its new headquarters in a historic building on the downtown mall and also sold a prime piece of real estate between 1st and 2nd Streets.
We would like to make it available so that it can assist in the further development of the mall area in downtown Charlottesville.
4 storefronts and a parking lot sold for more than $1.6 million. Most people see the high selling price as a good sign for Charlottesville's economy.
This means that the mall is more and more of a secure place to invest your money.
Even with the financial good times, Charlottesville felt pinched for housing, especially middle-income homes. But many investors struggled to find acceptable space for that sort of development. A private developer wanted to build about 14 new homes near the Locust Grove neighborhood, but faced opposition to his proposed land trade with the city. Neighbors objected to trading 18 acres in the Woolen Mills area with 3 acres of Penn Park.
The citizens of this city expect parkland to be held in trust, and swapping the parkland would be a violation of that trust.
And in this case, the City Council agreed, but still acknowledged the tremendous need for affordable housing, a problem that's destined to reappear. Market Street opened to two-way traffic without any major mishaps, and after public hearings and strenuous campaigning by all sides,
I support a 4-lane parkway, and at this point I'd like to ask all the other supporters of the parkway to please stand.
If you care about the park, little enough to build a highway through it, it won't be long before Charlottesville will be a tiny downtown surrounded and cut through by tons of roads and highways.
City Council voted in favor of building a connector road through McIntyre Park, and the Commonwealth Transportation Board then unanimously approved funding for a 2-lane version of the road called the Meadow Creek Parkway. Mayor Virginia Doherty announced her decision to leave City Council after this year.
It's been great fun.
Her departure may put the Meadow Creek Parkway's fate once again in question. The parkway could return to the discussion table if it becomes a hot issue again in the upcoming council election. And no doubt growth and development questions will spark further debate in the coming year. But for now, that's 1999, a year in review for Charlottesville. Amanda Martin, Dateline 29 News.
Once in a while, a car comes along that's really worth pursuing. A car with features like an automatic transmission, alloy wheels, ABS, a security system, and more, all offered at a price that has proven to be very elusive. Of course, you have to see such a car. To not would be criminal. The Special Edition Accord from Honda. Now get APR financing as low as 3.9% APR for 36 months on new 4-cylinder Accord sedans.
Holidays are sprinkled with delight. Rich and warm, golden and wrapped in tradition. They embrace many cultures and bring together family and friends. These times that bubble with cheer. These times that dance with lights. These are the times we treasure most. From the Giant family to yours, may your holidays be delicious.
Crawford Saddlery on Route 29 in Ruckersville wishes all their customers a happy and safe new year. Right now, Crawford Saddlery is offering up to 20% off the already low price on select English and Western saddles. Whether you need stable supplies, tack, English riding apparel, Ariat boots, and any other riding equipment for competitive or pleasure riding, come to Crawford Saddlery on Route 29 in Ruckersville, where quality and good prices go together. That's Crawford Saddlery, the area's leading tack store.
Hurry to get huge savings on the Hyundai Sonata during the Hyundai year-end sale. The Sonata offers an incredible array of standard features like front and side airbags, air conditioning, alloy wheels, and power package, all for just $15,934 with automatic transmission. The Sonata also comes with the freedom of America's best warranty. So hurry down to your Hyundai dealer and save during the year-end sale. Test drive the 2000 Sonata at your Hyundai dealer now.
Babies sell. But at Phillips Warehouse Sale, our incredibly low prices do the selling. And whether you're starting your own business or upgrading your business, you can't beat the selection and low prices of office supplies and furniture at Phillips. From bookcases and desks to lateral files and much, much more. For a great selection of all your office supply needs, stop by Phillips Warehouse Sales, Route 29 North, Ruckersville.
Come see what Grandpa got off the truck this week.
Well, in light of yesterday's beating that Virginia took to Illinois, we're going to shorten today's newscast just a little bit with regards to sports. John Havey takes a look at what went wrong at Pro Player Stadium.
One of Coach Wells' biggest concerns coming into the Micron Bowl was that his team would come out flat. That's exactly what happened, and it wasn't pretty out here on the field.
They did a good job on us, and I got to give them a lot of credit. They picked us apart on defense. We made some crucial mistakes, though, in coverage, which really hurt. And then it was a snowball. You know, they were running downhill.
I'm just angry because we didn't come to play, and that's the ridiculous part. I mean, we just didn't come to play.
That's the worst loss I've ever been a part of. I got to go back, square one, figure this out. But this hurts. So maybe we got to use this and go from here, and maybe it'll help us to remind us not to do this again.
It's one of the games you just kind of look around and say, what happened? We don't know. We had some bad plays and some missed assignments, and then we had some punts that went bad. And everything went right for them. Everything went wrong for us. It's just one of these games you got to look at. And, it's hard to put it behind you, but that's what you got to do.
We worked really hard. We set goals at the beginning of the year, and, we were able to accomplish the majority of our goals. And, I think we had a really good year this year, considering some of the things we had to overcome.
Leave it to Thomas Jones to find the positive in any situation. Reporting from Pro Player Stadium outside Miami, John Havey, Dateline 29 Sports.
Get in focus. 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 Where are you going? Going. How do you get there? Get there. The all-new Ford Focus. Everything you need to drive. Even elbow room for 5. Focus, priced at $12,900 with standard AM/FM stereo cassette. Only your local Ford dealer has it.
Really?
Hang on.
Hello? At Suncom, we'll help you find the wireless plan that fits your life and the perfect phone to go with it. Like the new Nokia 8860, which comes complete with Shine Cloth. One look, and you'll understand why.
Did you get promoted?
We're Suncom. We're a member of the AT&T Wireless Network, and we get it.
In today's world, there's so much turmoil now. How do you get the information you need? Tom Brokaw and NBC Nightly News, America's news leader.
It's the final countdown. We must reduce excess inventory by December 31st. That makes the last 6 days the best 6 days of the year to buy at Colonial Auto Center. Get 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments till 2001 on any new Mitsubishi sedan, coupe, or SUV. 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments till 2001. Hurry, the final countdown ends December 31st.
Colonial Auto Center, you want it, we've got it.
Information is critical.
Good evening. There's a major break tonight.
And now you can get it 24 hours a day. Log on to msnbc.com and NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
A schoolyard nightmare.
Get breaking news, the latest stock quotes, vote online, take health quizzes, participate in daily news chats, and much more. MSNBC.com, the leader in online news and interactive television programming. When you need to know, turn to MSNBC.com and NBC Nightly News.
Closed captioning for this Dateline 29 newscast is brought to you through a grant from Wolf and Farmer, attorneys concentrating in Social Security disability cases.
Keep it tuned right here to NBC 29 for extended millennium coverage around the world in a special 1-hour edition of NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw. We'll be back tonight at 11, keeping you up to date on the area's New Year's celebrations, and we'll alert you to any potential Y2K problems. By the way, worldwide, there have been very few Y2K problems, and I know everybody's relieved. And in the meantime, for those of us at Dateline 29 News at 6, we want to wish you a Happy New Year and a Happy Millennium. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Good night.
Good evening. You're looking live at Times Square in New York, where a massive crowd has been gathered since early this morning, waiting patiently for the stroke of midnight, now less than 6 hours away, signaling the dawn of a new year, a new century, a new millennium in the United States. The traditional ball, this year made of Waterford crystal, will drop at the stroke of midnight, and the celebration will begin here as it has been going on all day around the world, celebrations of beauty and hope. New Year's Eve, 1999, the dawn of the first morning of a new millennium beginning in the Pacific. In more than 120 countries around the world, it is already the new year, 2000. In Moscow, surprising news from the Kremlin: Boris Yeltsin resigns as president. And end of the millennium jitters, computers, national security, banking, and health. At this moment, all is well. And here in New York, Times Square, the final countdown to midnight, 8,000 police officers among the crowd of an expected 2 million.
This is a special edition of NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw, reporting live from Times Square.
Good evening. In more than half the world tonight, it is a new day, a new century, the beginning of a new millennium. And so far, it has been a joyful, peaceful, and largely trouble-free transition as time now sweeps toward the eastern shores of North America. It began early this morning in the Pacific in large ways and small. Sydney, Australia, showing why it is one of the cities of the future. Hong Kong, now a part of China, but a city with its own distinctive identity, combining the modern and the traditional. Bangkok, Thailand, where the ancient past and present and future came together in a pageant of dragon dancers and delicate beauty. Moscow, the Russians gathering outside the fortress of the Kremlin to ponder a new century and a new president with the resignation of Boris Yeltsin. Rome, the eternal city, St. Peter's Square, where Pope John Paul, frail at 79, but the Holy Father had praise and